have the Preservation and Skills Training Program, which is a group or training group that's sponsored by the Historic Preservation Training Center out of Frederick, Maryland. And this year's class, this is their first 2-week project. So they decided to come here to our heritage area and work on some of our resources.
Okay. And this program it's obviously a program of the National Park Service. And what does it help the people involved to do? Are these people who are experienced in construction and those things?
A little bit of both. Some guys are skilled carpenters or masons, and then others are just general maintenance employees within parks.
Okay.
And so they're paired up with a mentor. And the mentor is usually a mason, a carpenter, someone that has preservation skills and a strong preservation background. And so the mentor is paired up with a trainee, and over a 2-year period, they give that trainee exposure to preservation techniques. So they learn the preservation laws. They get involved with different type of projects. And so, which is one of the advantages for us, that we can offer them both masonry projects as well as carpentry projects.
Okay. And they go around to the national parks all across the country?
Well, actually, they work within their parks or within their mentor's park. The trainees will work in mentor's park or vice versa. Or there may be a need where a couple mentors and trainees are paired up and do a project somewhere else.
Okay.
For example, when I was in the program as a mentor back in '99, my trainee was Ron Bolton, which is a maintenance mechanic for King River Creole National Historical Park. He and I went up to work on Great Towers, which is up in Pennsylvania. It belongs to the Forest Service. And so we did that as part of his project, his training. So it varies. So they work on projects within a park, or they go and visit other parks to work on a smaller project. So the trainee has so many projects they have to complete within a 2-year period. And then they have, this is their second 2-week session, and they do 4 2-week sessions within that 2-year period.
Okay.
So the whole group will come back together and do another park and do a project at whatever park they choose to go to. They do a big project there, and then they will have their final training session together. But in the meantime, they'll be working on projects anywhere in the country.
Okay.
Set up for them to work at several locations within the King River Heritage area. We've 2 projects here at Melrose Plantation. 2 projects we identified at Magnolia Plantations, and 2 projects within Oakland Plantation. But their duration has only been here at Melrose Plantation. And so they've been doing work, masonry repairs on the African house. Okay. And right behind us, the Ghana house. They've been doing roof repairs, replacing the shingle roof here. And they're also going to be doing chinking repairs.
Well, what are the implications for these buildings? Can you expect a much longer lifespan for them now that this work is being done?
Without the work?
Right.
Yes. Back in 2006, the National Park Service came and put a temporary roof on the Ghana house because the original roof was starting to deteriorate. And that just leads to a series of problems. With that being a log structure, that will tend to lead into rot, right, and the chinking inside will start to fall out. And so we put a temporary roof there, and now that roof has come off, and they're going back with the shingle roof to help protect the integrity of the structure. And the same as with the African house, where the masonry repairs were starting to escalate, where at one point in history they started a bunch of Portland cement repairs, which led to a series of problems. And so with the past crew being here, we're able to come in and address some of those issues. Get a lot of the deteriorated bricks out, put solid bricks in their place. And they actually salvaged bricks which came from K. Chopin. So so they utilize the same brick, same type of bricks, so they utilize some of those bricks to make some of the masonry material. But and a good deal of raking out the joints, mainly the upper section of the African house where most of the damage was occurring, and that's where the log structure sits above. So if that area starts to give away, then you get finding more problems. Not to mention that they have issues going on with the root system. So it's great that we're able to get in and do something just to prevent the structure from being more deteriorated state and more costly repairs. So one advantage by having a pass through here is the labor is already paid for, and so all the Association for Preservation and Historic Natchez had to do is supply the materials. And so it's a joint venture, and the park provided the materials, some material, most of the tools, and the guys also brought some of their tools. So it's a good partnership in terms of what we can do for the resources.